Drum roll. I don't know, I'm terrible at drum rolls. And hello, welcome to another Grand Falcon adventure in the Jalaris Saga. My name is Brett Salisbury. I'm the DM for this lovely thing. I gotta readjust my screen here a little bit for reasons. Okay. Thank you very much for stopping by today, if you actually are stopping by. Otherwise, thank you for watching this later down the road. I don't know. This has been a fun day. Sunburn fucking feels great on Bear's legs that are white as fuck. I just want to point that out. And my cat does not help. As you all know, this is a D&D campaign I run every Sunday for these lovely people here. We're currently missing one of our members, Josh, who plays Uesha. He'll be here with us shortly. And, yeah, a little announcements. Next Wednesday is going to be the first Strangers Arena. I'm very excited about it. It is a 12-hour event starting from noon to midnight. It is open to anyone and everyone who wants to participate, but each match will only allow 6 players. I will be posting a link to the Facebook group eventually, before the end of the night, or during a break. I don't know. I'll probably put it in the Twitch or whatever. I'm sorry I'm not terrible with the information and updating the videos for YouTube, but change the subject a little bit. But yeah, the Strangers Arena has been a very awesome project. Currently have the Facebook group going up. It's slowly building up. But yeah. It has nothing at all to do with this campaign or any other projects I'm working on. It is open to every single person out there. And oh my god, December hurts. Stop picking at it. Besides that, Dax, Adrian.
Yes, hello.
You have those 2 things I want you to talk about. The normal thing that you need to have that person message me on, and the little game you're working on yourself.
Wait, what was the second thing?
Your game, the Star Wars thing. Even though you might not,
game.
Even though you're not going to have it on my server, I still want to promote it because it's awesome.
Oh, okay. It is awesome. You're right.
It is. So, what is the fundraiser thing you always try to always involve in?
First things first, I'm going to talk about N22. It's an organization based out of Virginia Beach. We primarily raise awareness and give money to charity aimed at veteran suicide and active duty suicide. Not everybody knows, I'm sure, but the name N22 is for 22 veterans a day, 1 active duty per day that we lose every day to suicide. If you're listening out there and you happen to be active duty or a veteran, we're here to help. Come to our website. There's always somebody to talk to. You can talk to me. Anybody's out there. Just we're listening and we're here. That's pretty much it. I'll post some links in the not the Discord, obviously I can't right now, but on the stream. Be sure to follow them. Give some money if you want to. If you don't, it's fine. Tell your friends.
Can you also volunteer?
As far as that, what's that?
Can you also volunteer? Like for
I do. On occasion, there's a Twitch channel. Sometimes on my Twitch, I'll do charity streams.
Well,
and all the money goes.
I was asking if people can step up and help volunteer and stuff like that.
There is information for that as far on the website. I don't have all the details on that. I will get with the person. If someone would like to and they want to talk to me about it, I can put them in touch with the person who would be the one to know about all that stuff.
Okay. Awesome. Secondly, please talk about your epic fucking Star Wars game.
Alright, I am trying to put together a game for Edge of the Empire. It is a Star Wars tabletop RPG. Very similar to D&D. The system is a lot simpler. As far as there's a lot less numbers. It's really easy to learn. I have all the books, and I'll be running it on Saturdays once I figure out who's playing, get all the characters situated, and I have the basic idea for a story in my mind. If you have any questions about that, I'm always available. Most of you are on the Facebook group. Hit me up on Facebook. If not, and you just see me here, shoot me a message. It's whatever. Or talk to Brett. Brett can get you in touch with me.
Oh yeah. I 100% support any person and friend of mine that wants to do any type of table RPG game, and I will do anything pretty much within the confines of the laws and my abilities to help them out. Now, on that note, we have everyone currently here. Awesome. No. You're gonna have to. We're gonna have to look at that ability of yours, Aggro, because I want to make sure it's on the uppity up. I can't believe I said uppity up, but I said uppity up.
The
So-
6th level ability is he can touch stuff and set it on fire, but since you said everything's electricity,
Oh, he can.
would
Awesome.
it would only make sense if he touched something metal and it electrifies it.
Okay. Let me see if just. I think he wants to.
Oh no,
actually,
you could look at it.
I think he wants to enchant
He
it.
just
I think that's what he said.
oh no, I don't think it'd be enchanted. It would just be electrified.
Yeah.
Whatever you would do with that, I don't know.
6th level desert. No, this you cannot basically grant electrical damage with your touch ability aggro. This will be more of you touch it and you can shock. Basically, you have an electrified touch now. So, if you touch an object that isn't worn or carried by someone, you can shock it. There you go. Your static shock. No, actually, you're static, not shock. Static Shock was the name of the show. Static is the name of the superhero. Boom. Oh, right.
I don't know what it would be, but like if somebody was touching something metal that wasn't being worn or carried, and then you touch that metal, they might get a jolt and might have to make a Constitution saving throw or something.
Or if he touches anything robotic too. Remember, there
Oh,
are
EMP.
yeah, might progressively turn into an electromagnetic pulse. If that thing existed in D&D, which I don't fucking know. Anyway, so guys, we have everyone here. I want to say for last week's session, everyone received, because I was very sick and annoyed, everyone received 6 campaign perk points because of being nice. Uasia, you have a new set of armor that I need to talk to you about. I'll talk to you about it on the break. Actually, no, I have to talk to you beforehand. It is a medium armor with the AC of 15. It is the plate mail. I think it was decided. Half plate. Half plate is what we decided on. It's a half plate. You can name it however you want. The AC is 15. It has stealth disadvantage. So anytime you go stealth, you have to roll at disadvantage while wearing this armor. The 2 perks you get with it, the 2 spells, and he's gone.
Yeah, he said he had to restart.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn it. Well, I gave him resistance to necrotic damage and +1 to his AC. He says he wants to be more of a tank.
So he has an AC of 18.
Yep. Okay, so while we wait for Cass to get back in here, let's do a little recap. So the party was brought to the town of Gren, arrived at the town of Gren. After some fiasco, they picked up a little quest to help out the local tavern innkeeper, Ken. He asked them to check out a strange noise in the basement, which turned out to be this cult lair. They dealt with the cultists, kind of had some help from some weird giant fiery fox mirage image thing who killed the boss. So
Yeah, that bitch.
that bitch. So they kind of beat the guys, but had the help. So Kent kind of rewarded them with a couple items, a couple rings, and through a weird ceremony granted them access to stronger powers, which basically was my elaborate version of leveling them up to level 6. That's pretty much it. They decided to leave Gren and head towards the mysterious tower that appeared in the middle of the Heartlands. Ooh, bacon and all that fun stuff. And yes, I am wearing my Rick and Morty t-shirt. As you all know, I try to wear my Loot Crate t-shirts on Sundays because if I can get a fucking sponsor to upgrade my shit, that would be awesome for you guys. Just saying. Sponsor me! And this week, I do not have Mountain Dew Ice because reasons, but I do have Brisk, because that's Brisk, baby! I don't know why I'm really thirsty, but I am today. So, the party has left the town. Everyone is currently riding on the 2 carriages. As you guys remember, it's going to take about 12 days to reach the actual tower from Gren. So, who's the carriage in the lead? Who's in the back?
I'm probably in the back. I'm probably in the back because mine's slower.
Moxie's driving the other wagon.
Yeah, right. Get out of my wagon.
Okay. So then who is on each wagon?
I'll be up front.
Well, apparently Moxie is on Dax's wagon fighting him for control of the reins.
And
Yes.
I also thought you, or is that coming up in a second? I thought you said that there was no roads that were traveled to the
Yeah,
tower.
no, not yet. Like, it's like a day or so before you actually get to the end of the road.
Well, we should then probably leave our carts here,
Okay.
unless somehow we can pay some soldiers here to guard our carts when we get to the impasse.
I mean, do you guys want to buy some people? You're fine. You're fine. I understand issues of connection and stuff like that. With extra
Yeah,
steps.
we're going to buy people.
You're going to hire people.
Higher.
So, before you
Or
guys
just
leave,
leave.
how about this? I'll retcon that a little bit. Before you guys leave, what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to leave your carts here? Or do you want to hire some people to watch your carts when you have to leave them behind? What would you guys like to do?
Well, isn't that mainly up to Dax and Thule since it's their carts and it's not a group project?
I can leave my cart here. Dax's cart is big enough to carry everybody, so it's kind of up to Dax. Which I would gladly pitch in. It would be up to Dax if he would want to hire people. Or just foot it.
How long are we going to be gone is the real question.
It takes about 12 days to reach the tower from where you are in Gren. And that's walking.
So figure a month.
Yeah.
And if you guys bring a cart, it's
No,
going to be about...
I think he said it would be 12 days walking.
Yep.
So we're only going to
Yes.
be gone a week and a half.
If you
Well,
guys,
then a week and a half back.
Yeah, and then how much ever time there. So like I said, figure a month.
Figure about a month, yeah.
honestly, if you're looking taking
How
a
much-
cart, you're going to be... On a cart, it will take about a day to reach the edge of the forest instead of 2.
And then how many days of walking from that?
Well, You'll be looking at 10 days.
So basically, we're only shaving off like 4 days.
Yeah, I think it's worth it to leave the gift here. We're
Yeah,
not carrying
put it.
anything particularly heavy.
And remember, you
And
also
we-
have... Okay, I'm helping as a DM here. You also have Ayala's trapdoor dimensional room.
With that bit of
So we can just put that in the ground and climb in it. And
Yeah, I
put
was
all our
thinking about
stuff in
that.
it, too. So we don't have to worry about carrying weight. We can just put any extra crap that we don't think we need on a daily basis and shove it in a room. Then it
Guys-
just weighs nothing.
And you guys really don't have to worry about food if Ayala wants to give you guys food and the space.
So I'd just say foot it.
Yeah, we're gonna walk and hire a couple of really nice men to look after our stuff.
Okay. When you guys approach the guards towards the edge of the town limits, one of them says, were you hired by that Gabriella lady?
Yes.
Okay. Your carriages, horse, and belongings will be looked after by the grand soldiers of Gran until you return at no cost to you. He reads up a letter, and he says, so basically you're fine. You can leave your carriages here, and they'll be perfectly fine when you get back. It's already been paid for.
All right.
I bring my alchemy kit, and if Ayala allows it, put it in there. Rest of the stuff, I pretty much. I'll take my jewelry kit too, and the rest of the stuff I pretty much carry with me. Just so you can't say, "Oh, you didn't say you took that with you."
Oh, classic DM tricks.
Anyone else need anything else stored?
Question.
Answer.
Ayala will have food for us. How? How does her room produce food?
Midori can cook.
Matori.
Use magic and just magic stuff together.
Yeah, Matori can
Wizards.
materialize and cook food for you guys. Think of it like, inside of the room, Ayala has full control over that dimension, but outside the room, it's Matori's dimension. Basically what Ayala said, Matori magically makes shit because magic.
Wizards.
Okay. So as long as we don't have to go buy food for a month.
No? Cass, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Really quick, before we continue, I want to make sure you're caught up with everyone else. You got 6 campaign perk rewards. 6 campaign perk points from last week. You also have a new set of armor. I don't care what you want to name it. You can name it Booger, whatever. It's yours to name. It is a medium half-plate armor, like you requested. Its AC is 15. It's stealth disadvantage, of course, like normal armor. And the 2 bonuses that we've talked about are the resistance to necrotic damage and +1 to your AC.
So you have an AC of 18. So you don't have to calculate.
All right.
Okay, and whenever a necrotic damage is dealt to you, you take half of it. Because your half plate armor is more like shiny, more representing the whole like shiny moonlight stuff. It looks very Tenic oriented as you requested to.
Yep.
And you and Aggro do this whole like little pose thing, like your scythe, his hammer, all that fun stuff. Okay, back to the story. So, you all take everything you can, put it in Yala's room after getting her permission. From there, you guys start making your way. So, let's see. We have 12 days to kill.
Or to be killed.
What's that?
Or to be killed.
Or to be killed, of course. If I want to be evil. Which is about a good chunk of the time. Alrighty, people. So, that's just how this is going to go. There's 12 days and 6 of you. Let's see. I want to clean up. There's 12, 6. Okay. Alright, so, starting from the top. Aggro. Roll me a d20.
Just flat D20, or do we add anything like survival?
Nope, flat
provisions
d20.
to do it?
This is determining something else. Okay, so the first day you guys walk along, the path is actually very plainy at first. You see the forest in the distance, and it's actually a huge forest with really huge trees. So you do see this tall, really tall black spire in the distance. If anyone could put 2 and 2 together, that's your destination. And if you can see it from this point on, days away, it's tall.
Dark Sugar Tavern.
Maybe. Maybe. So, Aggro starts walking around, looking around, and he sees this weird little mushroom in the middle of the road. Aggro, what do you do?
Eat it.
I think someone say eat it. Okay. The moment you pick it up, nope, shit. Okay. The moment you pick it up, high or low? Spores instantly fly around you. I need you to do me acrobatics save.
Probably not something that Aggro's good at.
Nope.
He can just flex it out.
Yeah, just scare the spores away. Ugh.
Shit. Okay. The moment you're hit by these spores, you try to jump out of the way and you fall flat on your face. You can talk, but your body ain't moving. You are considered paralyzed for 3 hours. And actually, I think he says that in his melody. I done drugs before. I ain't scared.
I'm not gonna pick him up, Dax.
Fuck off!
I'm not big enough to carry him.
You better figure it out.
You're a big, strong male. You do it.
I'm not that strong.
What are you
Probably
guys
the only
doing?
one strong enough to do anything is Kaz.
That's what I gotta say. Make the paladin do it.
And he's just gonna be he's gonna be drug along the ground because 4'6" ain't gonna be able to completely carry that.
We could
I'll
farm
give
it.
it a try.
Or, like Ayala said, we could just kind of, like, drag
Toss
him
him
into
in
the
the room.
trap door.
Yeah, we chunk him in the room.
All right, who's dragging him?
Moxie will do it.
Okay, Moxie, make me a strength check. Oh God, no! Seriously, stop that shit, dude. No.
Is that a joke about that dog?
Okay, so
Yeah, I think
basically,
Dragon
you
Ball
see
Wars
this
fell
little
in.
elf girl. I'm sorry, you see this little elf girl, and we're still calling her a girl because remember, elves age slowly in my world because reasons. You see this little elf girl just like dragging her feet against the ground, trying to move aggro, who's not moving an inch. It's hilarious.
He's stuck.
Let me try.
Well,
Kaz,
good luck, because I think he's just, like, glued to the ground or something.
roll me a strength check.
Okay.
D20 plus your strength modifier.
Yep.
Okay. Kaz.
I loosened him for you.
Kaz ends up dragging Moxie into the trapdoor, and let's see.
Don't
Kaz.
you mean aggro, not Moxie?
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry. Kaz drags aggro into the trapdoor. Kaz, high or low?
Hi.
And while you're trying to place him in the trapdoor, you slip and he falls into the trapdoor. You hear a crash.
Sorry, big guy.
You hear Matoy from inside. That hurt, asshole!
Sorry.
Okay. So, as you guys continue on your day, for the most part, everything seems fine. Aggro, like I said, after 3 hours, paralysis wears off. You can come out of the trapdoor if you want. But you do suffer a point of damage from Kaz kind of accidentally letting you slide into the room. Give me 1 second, guys. Katie's sick right now, so I'm trying to keep tabs on her.
And Kaz could give you that hit point back if he wanted. He could kiss your boo-boo. He could kiss your boo-boo and make it better.
Okay, so now, Agrel, take 2. Roll me a
Damn it.
d20.
It's alright. No, nothing.
Because I'm an asshole, that's why.
No, it has nothing to do with this at all. I forgot to buy Slim Jims.
Sure. Alright, so
No, really.
the next day, everything seems all fine and dandy, except for you see this small bag in the middle of the road. For some odd reason, Aggro, you keep finding stuff in the middle of the road, but you see the small bag. What do you do?
Pick up the bag. Pick it up. Do it.
I know you're going to pick it up.
Do it. Pick up the bag.
Okay,
It's your only option.
high or low? Okay. You find 2 mysterious bottles of potions. 2 mysterious bottles of liquids inside. Seems like you just accidentally dropped off.
I walk up to Aggro and I say, I've been studying this for a while. I can't promise you anything, but let me examine it.
Here's a question, just because. Aggro, do you take the bottles out of the bag, or do you leave them in there? Okay. Then yeah, Thule, you can go up and talk to him about that since you saw it. So, Thule, you get handed the 2 bottles of weird liquids. I need you to do me an intelligence roll. Did we say that you have advantage on basic potion?
Yes.
Okay. You can... I'll let you know one of these you'll have advantage on.
And do I do intelligence or do arcana?
Arcana, my bad.
And then I don't have proficiency with it yet, but you did give me, it does have +2 because my kit is special.
Yep.
So I have, see what that plus is. Arcana 4 +2, so +6. I'm rolling for the one I don't have advantage on
Go right ahead.
first.
Oh, crap.
11, so basic check.
It's magical. You can't really tell what it is.
Okay, now the basic one. $22.
You do have advantage.
Mm.
I'd say you take the 22. Okay, so
I swirl it around and I sniff it and I
um,
check its viscosity.
it's the fumes somehow or another trigger a certain memory in your brain, and you just realize this one potion that you can tell what it is. It's just a basic health potion.
Oh, I drink these things like they're water because I kept them all. So yeah, that probably easily triggered her memory. So yeah, I tell them I don't know what this one is. I'm not that advanced yet, but this one's just a basic health potion.
Yep.
And I let Aggro know and I give him back.
So basically, it's oh crap! I'm always terrible at the health potions.
2d4 +2.
What he said. So yeah, like I said, guys, my focus is mainly on my girlfriend tonight. So if I have to pause the game to see if she's okay, I'm gonna pause the fucking game. Hope you're okay with that.
Absolutely not.
But you can go fuck yourself. But as always, if you guys want to do me a huge favor and just say hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie. Hi. Hi. Hi, Katie.
You're fine.
Hey.
I think he said it for the rest of us. The third one was for me.
All right, so Aggro, you acquired a health potion. You're fine, Ayala. We'll see you in a moment. You acquired a health potion and a mysterious potion. It's the mysterious one looks like a mixture of purple and silver. Like it's purple liquid with silver streaks swirling all around it.
Is the health potion red or green?
It's red and green.
Or is it blue?
No, that's a mana potion, bitch.
It could be blue.
So
They should have that in D&D. They should have potions that give you spell slots back.
I thought they do.
That'd be baller. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Yeah,
So
I haven't.
Since we're gonna have to wait for Ayala to get back, we'll skip Ayala and go to Dax. You,
Oh yeah.
the
What am I
second day
doing?
passes by, and besides Agro finding that mysterious satchel in the road, nothing happens. You guys settle down, go inside the trap room door each night, the last 2 nights, and just relax. The next morning you wake up, Dax, roll me a d20.
And we should be on the turf by now. We should be off the road.
When you guys wake up, Dax, you step out, you stretch, you're still sleepy, you turn around, and you walk right into a tree.
Ow, a tree? My nose.
And your nose starts to bleed a little bit.
Oh, so clumsy.
Yeah. So, all that funness away. You take 1 point of damage, because I'm an asshole.
My face.
And you guys are at the edge of the forest where it arrived, where you need to start going into. Dax, high or low?
Hi.
Okay. When you guys make it further into the forest, you hear this strange noise.
Could you describe the ruckus?
It sounds more reptilian, like a slight hiss and roar. Agro, I do not remember you saying you kept the mushroom, so you did not keep the mushroom.
So,
Because, you know, it
like an
paralyzed you.
angry alligator sound?
That sounds like an alligator. Like one of those, like...
Okay.
You picked it up, but then the spores just hit you and you were paralyzed. So...
I'm not good at it, but or I suggest probably our resident nature dude has he ever heard this sound before from this particular creature?
Which nature dude are you talking about?
Agro. He's like the closest thing we have to a nature dude.
Agro, roll me intelligence check to see if you can remember. Seeing as how you're more familiar with the beasts up north, you really don't know anything about reptilian-like creatures in a forest area in the middle of the Heartlands. I mean, you've been up and down the Heartlands to go to that missionary, the monk temple that you have trained in. But for the most part, it's really not your area of expertise.
I send Coda to fly amongst the trees and see if it can, and look through his eyes to see if I can get an extra glimpse of what it might be, or wear it at least if I see bushes rustling. Also, so it doesn't jump up and surprise us.
Alright. High or low?
High. Like he's in the trees.
Okay. For the most part, Coda has to dodge a lot of the branches and focus more on avoiding, trying not to fly into anything. He really doesn't pick up much while relaying back to you. But he says, for the most part, it looks like whatever that was is moving away from you guys.
Well, I informed that to the group, but say, doesn't mean it can't circle back and get us from behind.
We should be extra scary and scared away. Goes real spooky.
Do you want to track it? That's the question.
I had two.
Oh.
Okay. Roll me a survival check then. See if you could find a path around it so you don't actually have to deal with it. Since you just want to make sure it doesn't get to you guys, so I'm assuming you're rolling to see if you can get around it. Okay. Okay. With some of Agro's guidance being more of the, not really saying he's a savage, but more a nature-oriented one of the group, he guides everyone around the forest with some ease to the path that he thinks is the best around this creature, and while maintaining the same time frame that you guys need.
And trajectory.
What's that?
Nothing. Just saying a big word.
Trajectory? So, it gets dark out. You guys do your normal routine. Ayala sets up her door. You all go in, close the door shut, and you all relax for the night. It's extremely convenient someone gave you this door. Just saying.
But also, unless it's something I don't know about the chain, what's to stop somebody from just coming and picking it up and taking us with them? Or does it? Or when you place it to the ground, does it stick?
Ayala might know.
Oh, that's true.
A better question is, who's just gonna pick up a random trapdoor and walk away with it?
A junk salesman, a carpenter.
In this
A bee-
enchanted forest, far away from any civilization.
A beaver.
A beaver?
I might have to make some beaver.
Yeah, got me.
Alright. So, you all relax for the night. Thul's kind of a little more nervous than normal because he's worried about the door being taken away for some reason. But for the most part, you guys get some rest, relax, and it gets to the 4th day. So, Dax, roll me a d20.
Aye, aye, Captain. Any day now, RP bot.
Goddamn it, RP bot. Okay.
There it goes. Hang on.
Well, hot damn, that's not good.
It's a basic check.
Against what I rolled?
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah,
So, you all start getting up, and Dax, you see some feathers
Yes.
floating off from the sky.
Uh-huh.
You
Feathers.
grab one from the air, and you remember it kind of looks like his feathers.
What now?
It looks like his feathers.
Oh, jeez. That's real spooky.
And then you just
what's
hear
spooky?
in the background. Simple laugh.
Get out of my head.
Dax, what's spooky in his mind?
Thul,
Uh,
hold on. Dax, did you say that out loud?
yes, I did.
Okay. Continue, please.
What's spooky?
Hey guys, look at this weird feather. This is probably really bad.
The moment you turn around, there's nothing in your hand.
What's really bad in his mind?
God damn it. See, I hate when this stuff happens. He's the cursed guy. He's around and he's talking in my head. This is not good.
No. Oh, so some other cursed guy besides me. Great.
Yes.
Anything you might want to tell us about this gentleman?
He's really evil, and I think he wants to kill all of us solely.
The Harbinger, or
Yes, that one.
I can. Oh, the feathers are going. You said the feathers. Well, it's not like he's not always too far behind us, anyways. Nothing we can do about it.
And Dax,
Except what
you
we're
hear
doing.
again in the background.
I try to ignore him, because I don't want to give him the satisfaction. Seeing that he's really bothering me and creeping me out.
That's me actually laughing. I'm sorry, not him. All right. So
Well, thank you.
Ah,
Dax, do me a favor. Think in your head and say and it says Thul says to fuck off.
Yeah, that. Fuck off, you.
you guys cannot hear the creepy laugh except for my creepy laugh, but that's out of game. So no, only Dax is hearing the laughter.
Well, no, I still say that because he said it was the Harbinger.
He thinks.
I think.
He thinks is the Harbinger.
Or maybe it's something worse.
It could be Santa Claus. Oh, okay. Anyway, so Dax,
Brett.
high or low?
Hi.
Okay. You
Yeah.
guys start making your way further and further into the forest, and you guys think you're on the right track. Thul occasionally sends out Coda out just to make sure you guys are going towards the tower. And for the most part, everything seems okay. You do find this weird tree growing in the middle of what do you call it when there's a hole in the canopy and there's just sun shooting down?
A clearing.
A clearing, thank you. You see this one tree growing in the middle of a clearing with some fruit growing off of it. You're kind of ahead of everyone right now. You're just doing your own little exploration. So what do you do?
I hear bird sounds.
You make bird sounds.
No, I hear bird sounds. Am I crazy or is that you?
That's not me. That's someone else. That's Thul.
There's
Yeah,
okay.
there it is.
That
That's
was
probably-
he's outside right now, so there are birds chirping outside of his place.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was like, wow, it's a really good ambiance. I was gonna give you credit. I was like, oh wow.
Chirp, 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 chirp. That's all I got. So,
Oh, man, that sucks.
well, fuck you too. So, you see this tree with the fruit growing off of it. What do you do?
I poke the fruit.
Okay, it's
With
fruit
the stick. With the stick.
with the stick. It's fruit.
With the
It just
stick.
moves. It moves. Nothing happens.
Does the stick sizzle?
No.
I touch Moxie with the stick.
Moxie's
He
not
said
near
you're ahead of the group.
Why are you poking me with a stick?
Do you feel funny?
I feel a stick.
Well, no, Moxie, you're not there. It's just Dax right now.
Oh. I thought everybody was in the clearing with me.
No, it's just you. You're ahead of everyone.
Well, can't test this. Dang.
What do you do?
I'll grab a fruit.
You grab a fruit, or all of them as you
I
can.
grab just one. Just one fruit.
You pick a fruit, and
Can
the
I
tree
make a
withers.
survival roll to identify the fruit?
What's that?
Can I make a survival roll to identify the fruit?
Okay. As soon as you grab the fruit off the tree starts to wither and decay. Make a
It's
survival
a
roll.
very weak tree. That's not a very good roll at all.
Okay. Oh no, that's the bus. Okay. That scared the fuck out of me. I see some lights flashing outside. I'm like all panic mode for a second. Alright. You can't really tell what this fruit is, but it does. I can let you know it doesn't seem poisonous.
Hmm.
And it kind of has a nice little electric feel to your hands. Like, it doesn't hurt. It's just, it feels energized.
Ah, good. Zing fruit. I'm gonna pocket this fruit. Is there any more fruit that didn't decay? Or did it all just...
Make me a perception check.
Oh, good. Something I'm good at. Yes.
Okay. You do find some more fruit.
Woo!
You find 2 more. Yeah, go right ahead and talk.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
We good?
We're good.
Wow. Wow,
Sweet.
y'all husband. You sound so womanly.
We're so pathetic.
Okay, so Dax, the entire group meets up with you, and you have 2 more fruit in your hands. Are you pocketing them, or are you gonna share them, eat them? What are you doing?
I will give one to Moxie.
Okay, Moxie, you have this weird fruit Dax gave you.
Well, thank you.
You want to share a fruit?
Yeah.
Do they look like the fruit that we saw at that city?
The town of Wildwood? No.
Wildwood?
No, these are not thunderberries. These are like more close to apples.
Played enough Kingdom Hearts to know where this is going.
I'm going to cut one of them in half and share it with Moxie.
Okay, so Moxie, you have a whole one, and now Dax has taken the last one he has, cut it in half, and given you half.
Okay, well, I will cut it in half again and give a quarter of it to Agro because he just was complaining about being hungry. And I will eat a quarter of it also.
So you're going to eat a quarter of the half that you separated from the half that Dax separated.
Okay, he gave me half, so I just cut it in half again, give Agro one of those quarters, and I'll eat the other one.
Okay.
So
What
I'm
you
eating
said
half,
was, I
and
thought
they're
you eat
eating a quarter.
off of what you have left. That's what I thought you were saying. Okay, so you 2 eat the half apple that Dax gave you, a fourth each. I need both of you to roll me a dexterity check.
Me too?
Did you
Okay.
eat the apple?
Yes.
I need you to do me a dexterity check as well. So all 3 of you, dexterity check, please.
Just straight dex, or what?
Okay. Wow.
That's bullshit.
Okay. So, instantly, Aggro and Moxie throw up. No damage or anything like that. It's just the fruit did not sit well with you because you didn't eat more than half. Dax, on the other hand, have you guys ever seen the show The Flash, or heard of the show Flash, or the comic book Flash, or anything related to the Flash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This arc
Am I
energy
Wally
starts
West?
to circle around Dax, and he tries to move, but one step leads to 50 feet away.
Oh, sweet.
For the next
I want some.
minute, Dax, your speed is ridiculous. Let's just say that.
Cool.
You just,
Yeah.
I'm not going to
So
tell you
they're
what fruit you
flashable?
ate, but you ate a certain rare fruit.
These we saving. We're saving these. Yeah. Yeah.
And you only have 2 of them left. No.
No, he has one and Moxie has one.
Yes.
Yes. Who can best
I mean, like, you
use
two have
these?
1 left each. So,
Moxie,
What?
who can use these the best?
Me?
Are you sure?
Positive. I'm being 100%
Take a
truthful
step.
here.
Okay, take this other apple.
And a little bit aggro because he has that super fast fucking 40 speed movement when he's raging.
well, no, Aggro and Moxie. Oh, wait, you're talking about, like, who can actually use them. Yeah, never mind.
Yes.
But right now, Dax, anytime you're talking, you're like, you're speaking so fast that no one can understand you. You are literally fast for the next couple seconds. So after the
Okay.
moment, after you see Dax just speeding around, doing things, and trying to talk to everyone, he stops. And he falls backwards.
No shit.
You now have a point of exhaustion, Dax.
For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction.
Yes.
Good.
With that note,
And one tired boy.
if only someone knew potion stuff that could take these potential items and make them into something. Who knows?
I could, but
No learning.
So, you guys continue on your journey. Dax, you're a little sluggish because, yeah. So,
Aggro, carry me. I'm tired. Thanks, pal.
So, you guys continue on your journey. End of the 4th day. You all kick back, relax, go inside Ayala's trapdoor room.
That sounds lewd.
Well, your shit's next to Ayala, so
Inside of Yala's trapdoor. That's gross.
as you all wake up the next morning, you all start to go a little bit further in to the forest more and more on the 5th day. Ayala, roll me a d20.
Okay, I heard that. Woo! Yeah!
Wow. So,
What do I win?
what happens here is this. You start walking into the forest, and there's this pulse of energy that spreads out from you. You're fine. Everything else stops. And this gentleman walks from behind a tree to you. Well, it's about damn time you unlocked your memories. You know how long I've been trapped in your head for?
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? Where's the rest of your team? Wait. Don't tell me you're the only one that made it. When you travel
Well-
back in time, you're the only one that made it?
I mean, yeah.
God damn it. Alright.
I'm sorry, man, but the things happened and it sucked.
Yeah. Alright, well, listen, I need you to do me a huge favor. You really don't know who I am. I mean, we worked on the project together, but you're more... By the way, you guys cannot hear a thing. Just to give you guys a heads up, this is happening, and you guys know RP shit. I mean, no meta shit with this. So, the gentleman tells you, my name is Dark Sugar, and you remember helping me out with working on the time travel machine? I mean, I remember seeing around just helping out with the minor enchantments and magical divineness, but do you remember me at least?
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
Okay. If you're the only one that survived, we have a chance. We're not a great chance. Continue what you're doing here. Help these individuals out. But I can't stress enough, you cannot tell them where you're from. Messing with time is very delicate. And even me being here right now telling you this is going to cause some issues. I do apologize. But if you really need to talk to me, the real me, not this, pick up that stick.
The stick?
That stick, yeah. Just pick it and throw it at me.
Okay, picks up the stick and throws it at him.
You throw the stick out, and it just like creates this like smoke effect around. It goes through him, creates a smoke effect. You realize it's an image, just like a magical projection of sorts. If you really need to talk to me, there is a laboratory that I have my friend working on time magic with. I'm currently there, kept there in a way. Just continue what you're doing, but if you really need my help, go there. Look for the no, they're not born yet. Fucking hate time travel sometimes. No, that queen just dead. No, that queen's alive. The Queen of Grandarius. She knows where I am. Talk to her. But
Oh,
only
okay.
if you need to. Again, time travel sucks. Just. You got a couple seconds left. Alright. Again, just remember, don't say where you're from. You can help. Just don't spill the beans, because I don't know what would happen if you revealed that you're a time traveler to people who are not supposed to know about time travel. Can't stress enough, I don't know, and if I don't know, that should scare you, because I'm extremely powerful. So, with that note, good luck! This human-looking guy just disappears in a puff of smoke. Time reverts back to normal. And Everyone looks unfazed. They're just continuing along the path. What do you do?
Last second that you said.
What's that?
Hey,
Which last part was that? Oh, what do you do? What do you do? Everyone is going around doing their, like, actually back in sync. Like, they're moving.
okay, so, and now my moment is over.
Yeah, you're kind of, you
Okay.
realize time is back to normal.
Time is back. Okay, time is back to normal now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna pretend like I don't have this like really stupid, confused look on my face right now.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna continue going about my business. And I'm gonna just try and blend in with everyone else and make it seem like I didn't just, you know,
Have that happen.
deal with some bullshit.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So, you all make your way along. Ayala, high or
Yeah.
low?
Hello.
Okay. Do I have any special points for you right now or anything like that? Like, you know how I gave Briar the shadow points, Aggro has soul points, Dax has corruption, Thule has insanity. Is there anything like that I gave you? Can't remember.
No, I don't really have any cool points going on
You
right
now
now.
have what they call a chrono point.
a chrono point.
Yes.
Okay. What is that?
You'll find out eventually.
Okay. Secrets.
Secrets. And yes, Moxie, you're getting some love with that comment. So, the next day happens. I'm going to skip over the night because you all basically have the same night. Ever since getting this mysterious trapdoor, you guys do not have to worry about, you know, things. How? Ow, I just touched my sunburn. How? Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay.
Stop touching yourself.
Oh, I can't touch. I can't touch. I can't touch.
Bad touch, bad touch.
Ayala, roll me a d20. You guys are on your 6th day.
Well, that's still pretty good. I feel like I'm on a roll now.
Okay.
I feel like
Things were not okay.
I think that the dice spot doesn't hate me so much tonight.
So, you get up, and Matori asks, "Are you okay, mistress? You seem a little, off." Oh, hold on. Hold on. He whisks. He twitches his tail, and there is now a door, like a wall, that forms around you and him.
So are we now having a private conversation?
It seems like we need to have a private conversation, madam. Is there anything wrong? You seem off.
Am I allowed to tell him anything?
He is an interdimensional being that is your servant who runs a pocket dimension for you. It is up to you if you want to talk to him or not.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna let Matori know that I'm fine and that I'm just feeling a little run down and that maybe we just need to have a good breakfast.
Okay, you know what, mistress, I can do that. Normally I just give you guys some chicken and eggs and and some pancakes. But you know what? His tail twitches. The wall lowers. I got this. He goes out his little cat door into his dimension. And... God damn it, stop rolling off the couch. High or low?
Hi.
Okay. So, after a moment, he comes out. There are these, there's this table that forms in the middle of the room. And, he starts placing plates for everyone to eat. For a second, there's nothing there. Oh, wait, sorry. He takes his paw, presses it down in the middle, and the entire table fills up with fruit, meats, pancakes, cakes. The best
Pancakes.
breakfast you guys can imagine is now in front of you.
Yes. Thank you, Matori.
Are there hash browns?
There are hash browns.
Yes. Are they shredded?
They are however you want them to be.
Because it's magic.
Because fuck you, it's magic.
Breakfast.
Yeah.
So,
But-
I heard about.
No, I was just being silly.
Okay. So, all around you guys, there is the best meal you could possibly think of. And all of you just feel better. There's no, just no. Go to your corner. Go to your corner, Thule. No. No, but for real though, like it's the aroma when it hits you. It brings back like the happiness of each one of your childhood when you actually had happy moments. If you had happy moments, otherwise, other happy moments throughout your life.
Thank you for adding that addendum.
Yeah, I remember, Moxie. You didn't like your childhood, except for when you were raised by what's your name? Don't attack me, cat. I'll bite you in the fucking head. Don't, you know, oh, what the fucking kick your ass. Ow. So, you all make your way out of the room, and no, it's not in the beaver dam. It's where exactly you guys left it. You pack up and you start making your way during the 6th day. So for the most part, you all make it further into the forest, and everything seems not fine, but not bad. I mean, it could be a lot worse. You could have your carriages, but it could be a lot worse. As the night goes on, everything seems fine. Then we come to Moxie. Roll me a d20, please. Okay. So, Moxie, you wake up one morning, the next morning, and you kind of get up out of bed earlier before anyone else, and you, for some reason, curiosity hits you heavily right now. For some reason, you want to explore. And you just check out the general surroundings. Roll me...
Me and Coco.
What's that?
Me and Coco.
Yes. Whenever I say you, it's going to be you and Coco now, since Coco doesn't have to... I mean, you can always place him on your turn him into his Tag-2 form if you want to conceal him, but he doesn't have to remain in the Tag-2 form. It's just... Yeah.
Okay.
So, Coco and yourself are exploring the area. I mean, you're still getting used to actually having a familiar, even though it's you're a thief. You're a rogue. It's nice. And of course, you have horns on your head now, so that's the thing too.
And my hair's the same color as the monkey.
And your hair is the same color as the monkey. So, after exploring for a little bit, you find this envelope float down.
In the middle of the woods.
Envelope floats down and lands in front of you. In the middle of the woods.
I'll pick it up and examine it. Is it addressed to anybody?
It has every single one of your names on it. And it says, don't open till you're on the 7th day. So...
Do it now. Do it.
10, 12.
Do it, Danny.
Open... What's it?
Don't open till Christmas?
Open 5 days from now.
Do it, Anakin. Do it.
7th day, aren't we on our 4th?
No, you're on your 7th day. Each event has been like
One a day so far.
so. Each one of you
Oh,
has
cool.
have events circling for like 2 days each. Right now we're at Moxie, so we're at the 7th day. I'm trying to speed this up.
No, I just remembered wrong. You're right.
It's all good.
So I will pocket the envelope and continue on my merry way.
Okay. You head back to camp, and everyone's waking up. You and Coco are getting used to each other fully since Coco has more of his familiar abilities, which you have yet to tap into. Which you can always talk to Thule about. Out of character,
Yeah,
I know.
I could.
Out of character, I know that you know what to do with a familiar, but in character, you can always talk to Thule. He has a
He has a menagerie, yes.
Anyway. Moxie, high or low?
Low.
Okay. As you guys pack up, get ready to leave, you see this weird gem on the ground, kind of in the dirt. It is very shiny.
It's something shiny, yeah. I'm gonna go nonchalantly over to it and look at it, try to, tie my boot laces.
I want you to do a sleight of hand check.
Oh. Come on, Dice Bot, don't fail me now.
We're not there, though. Who's he slided his hand from?
Oh, you all are there. You guys are all awake. It's right now he finds a gem.
Well,
while
then
everyone-
wouldn't my staff be vibrating?
This is not a mineral vein.
So it's a cut gem.
Out of character, maybe. So, Moxie, you quickly fake tie your shoe, your boot, and then you dig a little bit into the dirt to pick up this gem. And it's weird. It's blue, red, and purple spiraled around it. The colors blending into each other. And it looks like a teardrop gem. I think that's the terminology for it. And then you put it, I'm guessing you put it in your satchel or pack?
Well, first, quick question. Is it translucent or is it opaque? Is it a clear see-through stone, even though it's got colors, or is it a
It's not clear.
not okay, not clear? Well, because Moxie's an impetuous child, she'll turn around to Thule. What the hell is this?
Well, then may I examine it, please?
Yeah, because I know where you sleep.
I take the gem from him rather persnippety, and I walk down into Notori's thing, and I come back out with a goggle thing that has goggles on top of goggles on top of goggles, and so I get double proficiency. Oh no! Well, I get double proficiency on the history. You want me to see if maybe the
Wait.
special gem has any history
Hold on.
to it, or just what type of gem it is? Remember, we turned stonework to jewels.
Yes, but you said double proficiency?
Yeah, that's what dwarves get. They get double proficiency with the history of stonework. So we just turned it to jewels, since you said the stoneworking stuff was mountain dwarves.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Remember, my memory is shit sometimes, so I want to recheck just to make sure.
It's under the dwarf special abilities.
Stonecut.
But if I'm just examining what type of gem it is, that's not. I would say that's not history. That's just examining what type of gem it is.
Whenever you make an intelligence history check related to the origins of stonework, you are considered proficient in all history. And add double. Okay, yeah. If I said the gem instead of stone, yes, you'd have double proficiency since that. So go ahead.
And I also have. How do you want me to roll this? Because I also when I'm doing investigation or history, I get advantage, so I get to roll twice.
He wanted to be a gem crafter, so
Just a second. Sorry, everyone.
But here's a quick question. You're gem crafting. You're still not a master with it. You're like an apprentice level, right?
I'm still proficient with it.
Yes.
Do you want? So
Oh,
what
no,
do you
no, no.
want me to know?
I'm asking. For going like the proficiencies as a character, you're not a masterwork gem crafter. You're more.
That's fine. I'm still proficient with it.
I'm not asking. No. Not talking about proficiency right now, bud. I'm asking like in character. You're not like a masterwork.
Yeah, I think he's asking about based on like your story.
Yeah. Like when you were actually gem crafting and such like that, you were like apprentice, journeyman type level. I don't think you were master level, right? Like a master.
I would say an apprentice, because my biggest thing was surveying and identifying gems, the
Okay.
quality of the gems.
Okay.
I was more on the banker side, but I know how to make things. Do you want me to roll a history or an investigation?
Your choice on that. You have. It's the same thing either way.
Okay, so I'll
You have
do
proficiency
investigation.
and advantage. So.
Son of a... $20.
Okay.
And 12.
Okay. You know this gem is valuable, very valuable, but you don't know what it was used for. You can't actually place an exact amount to it, because that would take a lot more time. like not just a few minutes you use to look it over really quick, but it would take a lot more time and different type of tools to determine its actual value.
Do I have like a ballpark? 500 over 1,000.
It ranges from, your guesstimate would be about 2,000 to 6,000 gold. You can't really pinpoint it between that, but
So I give it back. I give it back to the least amount street value you'll get for this is 2,000 gold.
Thank you. I appreciate your knowledge.
okay. Now, while that's going on, everyone is just doing their thing while these two are having their own little conversation. And you guys make your way into the forest again, further into the forest. For the most part, it's another uneventful day. It seems like something, like luck's on your side, or maybe the DM's being very nice. Who knows? But it seems like luck is on your side as you guys go further in, and it gets dark. Like normal, you guys set up your camp, more or less. Place the trapdoor somewhere where you know no one will fuck with it, because some of you think that some people can fuck with it. Ayala places the door down, goes inside, everyone else follows, close the door behind you.
I can test this theory. I don't follow before the doors close. I see once it was firmly placed on the ground. I see if it lifts up.
Roll me a strength check.
Like, can I pick it?
I need you to roll me a wisdom check. A wisdom save, my bad.
To see if it's just because I'm weak or if my theory is true.
You'll see.
$18.
Okay. That's good. That's good. You try to lift the door up, but it doesn't bulge. It seems like you have to have permission to lift it up by the owner when she's outside or inside. And currently, she didn't give you permission to lift it up. As a safety,
Well, that's good to know.
as a safety precaution, you felt for a moment that you wanted to go to sleep, but you shook it off.
Well, which I'm, at least the way I play my character, if you say it's meta, then I don't. Which I probably realize is a defense enchantment.
Nah,
Because I don't feel like...
you weren't tired, so I'd
I
say
mean, I
I'd
can
say
roll it.
no. I'm saying you weren't tired originally. You were just trying to get ready for camp. So I'd say you'd assume. You could always ask for Tori.
Well, I let everyone know that my paranoid delusions at least came up with something advantageous that will help us sleep at night. And I inform everyone of my findings.
Okay, everyone, you now know the trapdoor won't be fucked with unless Ayala gives permission to someone to fuck with it.
Or magic beavers.
Or magic beavers.
So, Thule,
Roll D20.
roll a d20.
Don't I have a second day? Or you
Oh
just
no,
doing
shit!
one
Yeah,
for
my
right
bad, my bad. We're on day 8. We're on day 8. I thought we were on day 9. Okay, so my bad.
Well,
Backtrack.
good. That roll sucked.
Moxie.
Oh,
now?
God.
Can I use Thule's roll?
You don't want to use anyone else's roll right now. So, You wake up early again, and you have your whole another fit of curiosity, and you go up, and you climb out the door, but you climb back in. The door itself leads to a castle. It looks very familiar.
But that castle wasn't there when we went to bed last night.
No, this castle looks very familiar. If I remember correctly about your backstory, you came from a nobility.
Yep.
This looks very familiar.
Kind of like familial house.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Our house in the middle of the street.
What do you do?
I will approach the castle in a very sneaky and stealthy manner.
Okay. Looking around, make me a perception check and roll me a stealth check.
Instead of going like stealth, I'm just gonna use my cloak of the innocuous, where they have to make a DC 15 check to perceive me.
Touche, salesman. Okay. So make me a perception check then. Wow, chicka, wow, wow. Wow, wow.
Ugh.
Oh, Denver's cat. Okay. You swore it was morning, but it is pitch black out. There is a red moon hanging above the castle. You go further and further, making your way past the homes of the village folk that you normally would be around. Make your way into the town itself that surrounds the castle. It's eerily quiet. Not a lot of motion. Not a lot of movement. No noise being made. The fires are lit, but the light that it shines, it's kind of greenish, mixed with a little bit of red. It's this weird, eerie feel, and you're just la 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 la. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. And you really don't get faced by much, so this is just normal shit for you. You're walking, you're being casually stealthy-ish, but you're just going on your way. You make your way to the castle gate. Go inside. It's easy for you. You know how to operate the mechanisms and such like that. You go inside, and the moment you enter, you see something different that wasn't there before. I mean, you haven't been home in how many years?
We said it's been like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah. There are the stonework itself is carved very sloppily to be more gutter-esque type. Like, blood is pouring from the sides into the gutters.
On the inside?
On the inside. You climb the stairs and the blood keeps pouring down and down into these gutters, into spilling further away.
Okay, quick question. Does it smell like iron and copper?
It smells like iron and copper.
Okay.
It is blood.
Well, Moxie's going to dip her finger in the blood and paint a smile on her face.
Touche, salesman. Touche.
And see if she can go find her dad in the study, because that's pretty much where he's at all the time.
Well, it takes you not that long because you roam these halls so much. You know them from the back of your hands. Even 4 years later, you know what they are. When you enter the study, it looks... The best word for it's different. Bodies are hanging off the walls, upside down, with buckets underneath it, being drained of blood. You see these hunched over individuals scouring books, dipping pens in the blood and writing these books. Closing them, putting them on the shelf, grabbing another one, dipping into the blood, writing into it, closing. You see them all, about 14 individuals, constantly moving around the entire study. And then you see a gentleman staring out the window in the back.
Okay, I'll.
A tall gentleman. Describe your father to me.
If you could picture Tywin Lannister with elf ears, that's pretty much what you get.
Okay, that actually fits perfectly what I was thinking. Thank you. So, this elderly gentleman's just staring out, arms behind his back, while these individuals are all doing their thing. My daughter, come forward.
Yes.
Have you finally returned to embrace the gift I offer you?
No.
You hear him sigh. Why do you have to be such a stubborn child like your mother?
Because I got the best parts from her.
He laughs and... I know you don't approve of my methods and are not really one for immortality, but everything I do is for you and your brother.
Well, that's great and all, but hey, you put a smile on my face today, so that's got to count for something.
Ah, you are a twisted bastard sometimes too, just like your mother. Listen. He looks around and sees you. Wait, you're not really here. Are you? You're dreaming. What the? Okay, this is odd.
I'm a dreamwalker now, Dad. Surprise!
Of course you are. God, I just need your help in my life. Anyway, I'm happy you're here, but I need to warn you. While you might not embrace this dark gift I offer, don't embrace hers.
Don't embrace hers?
There is... I don't know where you are, but there is a very dark presence circling you. She's been circling you your entire life. But
Oh yeah, the fox bitch of Grindarius.
no.
Another one?
Remember when you were talking to me when you were little about this winged angel who visited in your dreams occasionally?
Oh yeah.
I've done
my special angel.
I've done some research, and I wanted you to be stronger. I wanted you to be safe. That's why vampire? Vampire dada.
I didn't go for the pointy teeth, Dad. I just got a pointy forehead now, so...
I've noticed that. You've always been a strange one, but I love you anyway. Just don't take her offer. You might not accept the gifts I want to give you, but hers are a lot worse. After he says this, you see these wings appear behind him. Well, it looks like my immortality is going to be cut short. Quick question, Moxie. What's your full name?
Moxie Glintleaf.
Like, it is Moxie. Moxie's not short for anything?
No, I didn't go with Moximilian.
Okay. Well, Moxie, know that I and your mother love you. And make us proud. You see these claws appear behind him from where the wings are, wrap around his neck, and he smiles at you. Looks like he put a smile on my face tonight, too. And he's torn to shred. He's torn asunder. And you wake up.
Do I still have the bloody smile?
You still have a bloody smile on your face somehow.
Okay, she's gonna wake everybody up in Ayala's room by going, "Fuck, that was weird."
Everyone, are you awake?
Water.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus? Who's Jesus?
He's some weird
Throw
guy
the
that likes
nearest
to build
object at
stuff.
Moxie.
What? Dax, sorry, you were kind of muffled.
I said I throw the nearest object at Moxie.
I got a gun? Cool, thank you, Dax, you're so sweet.
Did you cut somebody, or did you just hit puberty and do something completely and ultimately disgusting?
I'm not that flexible. I might be trained in acrobatics, but I'm not that flexible. No, I just had a really weird dream where I went home and talked to my vampire dad. And wow, it must have been more than a dream because I still have the smile I painted on my face.
Moxie, are you standing up right now, or are you still laying down?
No, she's standing on the bed.
Okay. You try to step forward, and you step on something, and it kind of hurts a little bit.
It hurts to step on it, or my leg hurts to step?
It hurts to step on it.
Okay, I'll at my foot or leg or wherever I'm
see-
stepping.
Kind of stuck in your foot is your father's ring that he never takes off, covered in blood.
I assume it's just a heraldic ring. It's got a family crest on it.
Kind of. I'll explain more to it, what it really is, but...
Family crest, kind of. That's fine. She'll bend over and pull the ring out, and
then you realize...
she'll stick her right in Max's face.
Okay, well, the ring's right in your face.
Can I roll, since he's waving it around for everyone to see, can I roll an Arcana check to see if I could gleam any magic off of it?
Since she is, yes. But Dax, what are you doing? You have this bloody ring shoving in your face.
Yeah,
13.
try to swat it away. Gross.
There are
I'm not
traces of
lying.
magic on it, but it's not coming from the ring.
I didn't hear that.
Strange. Is it coming from the blood?
It's coming from... It's coming from the ring, but it's not coming from the ring. That's the best way I can explain it.
Well, I again, as I always sometimes say to cut back on time, I explain that to my, hey, that's magical, but it seems like it's coming from the ring, but it seems like it's not. I don't know if that.
Yeah, Thule, it was a completely magical experience.
Just saying the ring might be magical.
Thank you. I appreciate the insight. But no, I'm not crazy. I actually went there. See, I got proof.
Is anyone saying anything related to this, or everyone's going back to sleep?
I'm going back to sleep. I'm too tired to deal with this. Fuck all I do.
And I have just as weird secrets, so if somebody wants to have weird secrets, I'm not even going to question the vampire dad thing. I've done worse. So
I
yeah,
have a cool arm. I'm going to sleep.
Okay. Everyone's going
Well-
back to sleep, it seems. And everyone's
Fine,
been asleep.
fuck you guys. Moxie's gonna go play music in the corner with no instruments. She's gonna take out all of Midori's pots and pans and start banging on them as loud as she possibly can.
And
I
that wakes
will
up
shoot-
everyone. As the sun rises.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to rise and shine. Good morning,
Moxie,
good morning,
I
good
have
morning. I hope
And
you're
I know how to
doing
use
fine.
them. I will cuff you and gag you and throw you in here.
I love that. That was awesome. I want that as a ringtone now. So, you all are now wide awake from this lovely song that Moxie angrily sung. And the sun rises. You all make your way, pack up. Moxie keeps saying, like, I traveled to where I came from. Here's the fucking ring.
well, having Snapdragon lore, do I know any stories of vampire druid sun elves?
She's not from Snapdragon, so no.
Oh, okay.
Moxie, Dax, Ayala,
Just-
and
Oh.
Briar were not from.
Now, is he's from a different spiral of sun elves? Because I thought you said sun elves were one of the native creatures to Heartland.
Moxie, what elf race are you again?
Hearth elf.
Hearth.
Oh, Hearth. Okay.
Yeah. Hearth elves are like the common high elves throughout the entire not the entire Genlaris world. Sun elves are more native to Genlaris because I say so.
So Moxie is going to be in the most annoyingly good mood today ever.
Moxie,
Yeah.
high or low?
Hi.
Okay. So, along the way, you see, you kind of just start doing your own thing, climbing trees with Coco, and you see this weird statue kind of left on a tree branch. It looks like an angel, but kind of, voluptuous?
Kind of scrumptious?
Voluptuous, is that the right term?
Oh, voluptuous.
Voluptuous, yeah.
So it's a big-titted angel.
Big-titted angel, yeah.
What's it made out of? How tall is it?
It's... You can't really tell the material itself, but it's small, like, size of my cell phone in my hand. Randomly placed on a tree. And the closer you get to it, you hear it hum. A nice, sweet tune. You're fine, Ayala. You're fine. You have a good night, and we'll see you next week.
Thule, I've got an issue.
He's not close
Dax.
by unless you try to talk to him mind-wise.
I will holler out as loud as I possibly can. I've got a problem.
Thule, roll me a perception check. You can barely hear Moxie.
Well, I send Coda out, and if it sees Moxie, it'll swoop from a tree branch, and I can speak through its voice to her.
Takes a few
With
minutes,
my
but,
voice.
but Coda finds her, and she's currently sitting on a tree branch, a really thick tree branch, and just staring at this weird stone mineral-like thing.
What is your problem? I don't see anything threatening.
Moxie.
When was the last time you saw any kind of a statue in a tree?
We see weird shit all the time in our travel.
But you're seeing it now too, and it's vibrating, and it's kind of weird sitting on a vibrating tree branch.
It's humming.
Okay, it's humming.
A nice little sweet
So it's
tune.
kind of,
Does it look like it's alive or moving?
Make a perception
no,
check.
it, a little bit late there, Aggro.
11.
It looks like a statue.
I mean, I am making a guess. Maybe there's some type of native creatures around here, and this is kind of a warning device.
Okay, well,
I mean, I don't know if I can. Can I do an Arcana check through, because I am technically seeing it?
Yeah, not really, because Coda is... If you were there, I would allow it, but if it's through Coda, no. That's a little, sorry, man.
Without me being here physically, I can't tell if it's... I mean, it's obviously magical. It's humming and singing. You touch everything else. Why don't you just pick it up?
okay, I'll bring it right to you so you can figure this out.
So, yeah, you're picking it up?
Okay.
Yeah, I will pick it up, and then I will tumble off of the tree branch to the ground and run go find Thule.
Okay, before you do that, what is the points I gave you?
You have given me absolutely no extra points.
Temptation, that was what it was.
Okay, temptation.
I thought I gave you temptation points before.
Nope, I have not been one of those cool people with an odd
I
category yet.
swear I gave you that, motherfucker. And you're like, wait, I'm a kid. No, okay. You have temptation point now. Well, no, 2.
Okay.
Because I swear I talked about this, about you being more greedy and more tempted to do stuff that you normally would.
No, my insanity is just my insanity at the moment. So.
Yeah, no. This
But,
one,
okay.
you're basically more prone to being tempted to do stuff you normally wouldn't, or things that could be considered bad.
Curiosity killed the cat,
Pretty much.
or the horned elf.
Yeah. I mean, it's not
Okay.
a huge temptation, but it's there.
The whole don't push red button.
Push the red button. So,
Oh,
Moxie,
so you're talking about lack of impulse control.
there you go.
Okay, I can do that.
All right, so Moxie,
Yeah.
you rush towards Thule with the statue in hand, and kind of feel a little weird right now, but there you go.
I will show it to Thule, but because I've got poor impulse control,